Hi everybody, Russ from the West Ham Network. No fancy video today. I thought I'd just jazz it up a little bit. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a good subscribe, maybe become a channel member. Be lovely if you did. If not, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. Congratulations everybody. Another week has passed. Another week has passed. Still balmy weather in Hornchurch. Still relatively balmy in Hornchurch. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is safe and well. If we thought we'd do something a bit different today, we thought we'd do a quiz. There's some West Ham stories you've got coming up. Hammers headlines at 5 o'clock. One about Thomas Souček's contract negotiations. One about Alex Kroll's destination. And one about Ben Johnson's tonight, who makes his England under-21 debut, or his England debut across the board, as he's never played for England in any age group. So that's all good stuff in the hood. If you're a bit bored this afternoon, don't forget we had Shaka on the channel on Wednesday. Great chat, really funny, really top guy as always. And then on Wednesday next week we've got Tony Carr, Mr. Academy, on the channel. So make sure you check that out. And on Thursday night next week, I think, we have the Julian Dix Appreciation Night with Martin Godliman and with Nigel Khan as well. So if you haven't seen them before, we did one for Jeff Hurst. We did loads on the old channel as well. They're really good nights. So make sure you check that on Thursday. So that's Wednesday, Thursday. England are playing on Tuesday. There we go. Who we got in the chat? Let's have a quick look. See who we got in the chatty chat. Happy Hammerettes. I'm at work today, so can't be in the chat, but I missed you lot. Oh, we missed you too, Happy Hammerette. Gatesy, hope you're well, mate. I hope you are well, my friend. Stephen, good afternoon to you. Afternoon, a moist Greg sausage. Oh, a moist Greg sausage roll. Every time you say that, gets my mouth. And it's got to be moist. I don't like crispy sausage rolls. I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a, it's got to be a bit. I don't like the pastry when it's all crunchy. I don't know. That's just me. Gazza, good afternoon to you. As I said, we've got the quiz this afternoon. Prizes to be won. There's a link in the chat there. You can click that, then it'll take you straight there directly. Actually, it might not be a good idea because then you might not see me. But maybe go to kahoot.it and put the pin 1888999. And then you can join. Only a couple of people so far, but if not, we'll still play with a couple of people, and then you can answer the questions and the thing. I thought the moist point was the most important to trigger, a bit moist. But it's got to be in it. It is, because it does. It has that sort of moisture to it. I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoy a moist sausage roll. I'll be honest. I really, really do enjoy it. What's going on there? Where's my music gone? That's better. As I said, we'll be starting the quiz probably about 10 minutes or so. Give everyone a chance to log in. It's about international hammers. So it's about hammers who have been playing international football, or have they? Might be some of the answers. Who knows? What nations they played for, who out of all these groups have played the most for Argentina or whatever, all that type of stuff. Or something a bit different. I thought we'd jazz it up a bit. So that'll be on in probably about. Let's start the timer. We'll start a timer. Have I got a timer on here? I thought I did. There we go. We got a 5-minute timer, so we've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes before we start the quiz. And if people join in, that's great. As I said, we've got the chat. I'll put the link in the chat again just one more time. We'll have some prizes for a winner, maybe. That type of thing. Frank, good afternoon to you, sir. Hope you are well. Hope Pat is well. Got a bit of good trade tonight, aren't you? Nice weather. They'll all be outside Albert Square drinking, won't they? Skipper, good afternoon to you. Afternoon, Mark. Hope you're well. Shall be lurking as I'll be working. That sounds like a good name for a T-shirt, doesn't it? I should be lurking. I shall be lurking as I'll be working. Yeah, makes sense. We'll start that in a few minutes' time. It's about 20 questions. It's quite fun. It's quite good fun, isn't it? We used to do these quizzes quite a bit. We don't do them very often now, so when you do them, it's nice for a change, isn't it? Rather than every week, because every week you get a bit question out, really. So we'll do this coming up this week. That was day off for James. Good indeed. Good luck to you. Great day to pick it. Hornchurch is basking in 17, 18 degrees heat, and I say heat. I'm still in my shorts. Day 2 in the shorts watch. Today I've gone for a little blue number. Nice. It's always like tracksuit trousers type material, if that makes sense. So a slouchy set today. Lovely trade, Russ. You coming down the booze later? Yeah, I'll be down there. Get me my usual, and me rum and fresh coconut water. Put it on the bar, just by the Queen Vic head. You know where it usually was. That was a surprise, yeah. And obviously Tommy Souček's Czech Republic are out of the World Cup as well, because obviously Sweden beat them. They'll play they'll play Wales for that for that final place for there. Italy out. North Macedonia, 92nd minute winner away. Fair play to North Macedonia. I'm in shorts too, Russ. Doing some DIY around the house. DeWaltz, posh, robust. I like it. James, what's your plans on your day off? Gatesy, you're in some. We're going to start in a minute anyway. Afternoon, Budge. Hope you're well, my friend. Peach was in, but then Peach has gone back out. I don't know where it's. I don't know where that boy. A couple of minutes we can't believe Italy went out. Well, they went in the last World Cup either, were they? Got knocked out of that. They only won the Euros in between. 12 years they wouldn't have last been in the World Cup by the time the next one, if they qualify for the next one. That's crazy. Nothing better than seeing Italy crashing out of the World Cup. Indeed, very, very true. Very, very true. 2 minutes till we start the quiz. As I said, 20 questions, some true or false, multiple choice, some normal like out fours, a few where you have to put them in the right order. Peach doesn't know where he is, how anyone else can know. Indeed, that's the trouble with Peachy boy, as always. And I'll get a phone call from him later on to say, "Yo, Russ, G, how you doing?" And I always like that, or a voicemail. A voicemail is better, a voice message, because I can't pick them up all the time and I feel really bad. But yes. I hate International Week, don't you? I really do. I'm like, just counting down the days to Everton. So like next week we'll have Tony Carr on, which we'll be really get into him. Really look forward to talking to Tony. He's a lovely guy. He's got a new book coming out as well, which I think you can get. I think he's doing a signing at the Newham Bookshop. Opposite the old bowling, so I think that's next week as well. I'll check with him so we can promote that. And then we've got what's name. Then we've got the Julian Dix Appreciation Night, and then we've got Friday or then Saturday. Anton will do the preview for the Everton game on the Sunday. All back to normal. No plans. Planning on eating pizza. Do you know what I've watched, James? I've blitzed through the first 2 series of Top Boy from on Netflix. Loved it, honestly. The first, because the new series came out, so I watched the first series, haven't seen that, and I've just finished the second series. Did them about 2.5 days, crazy. I thought Lanzini was Italian when he first arrived, soon after found out he was an RG. Might be a question about Lanzini later on, who knows. 20-minute voice notes, that's it, with old Peachy Boy. We love old Peachy Boy. And his voice notes, it's very, very good. We've got 60 seconds to go before we start. I thought that it does sound lovely, just to chill. Just that, the only way I had to chill was going on a 17-mile walk to have the day off to myself, wouldn't I? But yeah. So surprisingly, my feet were all right from that walk. John Chomsky texted me the other day, his feet are in bits. Mine were all right, I don't understand why. It's youthful skin, innit? That's what it was. 17 miles. I'm already planning my next one as well, which might be quite funny. Mike Up, yes, definitely. That'll get you ready for the third series. The third series is very poignant for West Ham fans. There we go. Casey's got his trip to Lyon booked. Good luck to your son. When the tickets go out? Tickets aren't out yet. Well, they're out yet for Lyon away. I know obviously Lyon home is all the 50,000 have been sold out and stuff like that. But good luck to your son. Good luck to you. How you getting there? That's the question. You know, there's lots of different ways. Geneva and the training. Apparently, if you're only double jabbed, it's easier because France need all three or something like that. I don't know. Worth checking that. I found an old retro shirt on eBay with the old Thames Ironworks. No way, Frank. No way. Maybe my great granddad would have had it because he was a coach at the old Thames Ironworks before they became professional. Right, let's crack on with the quiz. So, as hopefully you guys that know what we do, it's 20 questions, really easy to do. We have a giggle and that type of thing. So we'll start the quiz and then we'll crack on. So here we go. Right date, yes. So 20 questions, eyes down for your questions. If you want to do them in the chat, you can do them in the chat. True or false? Nice one. Trevor Brooking has more England international caps, senior caps than Declan Rice. True or false? Nice, easy one to get everyone going. Trevor Brooking has more international, senior international caps than Declan Rice. True or false? You get points for getting it right, but also you get points for getting it quickly right. Heads down, and obviously it was true. Trevor Brooking has something like I think he had about 49. I can't remember exactly. Len will hate me because I forgot exactly. I think it's 49, and Declan's only had 23 so far. But obviously he's only young. He's only a young'un. So let's see everyone's got on with that one. That's the top 5 as it is. Question 2. Which nation did this former hammer represent at international level? So they have to be revealed. You've got 60 seconds. So so did this former hammer represent Paraguay, Costa Rica, Mexico, or Colombia? Someone's gone very quickly on this question. What nation did this former hammer represent at international level? What nation? Was it Paraguay? Was it Costa Rica, Mexico, or was it Colombia? As I said, someone went in very quickly before maybe when 1 or 2 spots came along. So what nation did this former hammer represent at international? And it was Costa Rica, obviously. Paolo One Chop, or as my brother and sister used to call him, Paolo Lamb Chop. Good old Paolo Lamb Chop. Fools, you've got James, Sharky, Budgie, Peach. Nice to see. Next question. How many international caps for Argentina does Lanzini currently have? How many... well, it's 0. He's got a fucking shirt on there, Russ. Well done. How many international caps does Lanzini currently have for Argentina? 3, 5, or 7? I won't say 0 because he's wearing an Argentina top. This is obviously senior international appearances. How many? And if you watched my show the other day, I said the exact number. It was 5. He's currently got 5 international caps for Argentina. There we go. Good to see. Well done. Some nice chats. Oh, Happy Hammeret's here now. She's getting involved. Frank said 5. Steve said 5. Both Steve said 5. There we go. True or false? This former hammer made a full international appearance for Chile. This former hammer made a full international appearance, senior international appearance for Chile. True or false? Frank's got 3 out of 3, but it's not on the board, mate. It's not on the board. This former hammer made an international appearance for Chile. True or false? Frank's gone F. He's gone false. Is he right or is he wrong? Steve's gone for F. Are they right? Are they wrong? We'll soon find out. This former hammer made a full international appearance for Chile. And the answer is true. It's Luis Jimenez. He made over 30 appearances for Chile in his career. So it wasn't even like 1. He made 30. So Frank was wrong. Frank's lost. Steve's out. Both Steves are out. Well, they're not out, but they lost the question. There we go. That was a combo breaker. Repeat, combo breaker. First one wrong. Skip's got that one right. He's the only one because he's risen up. Next question. Which of these hammers had the most international caps for Croatia? Slaven Bilic, Igor Stimac, Nikola Vlasic, or Davor Suker? Which one of those four had the most senior international caps for Croatia? Bilic, Stimac, Vlasic, or Davor Suker? Good question, Russ. Thanks, Russ. It was Davor Suker. It wasn't Bilic. I think Bilic had about 50. I think Stimac had about 60. Vlasic had about 25, I think, and Suker's had over 100. He had over 100 appearances for Croatia. Skipper's still there. Forge, James still there. Budgie's there. Peach is back into the top 5. True or false? This former Hammer made a full international appearance for his country. True or false? This former Hammer made a full international senior appearance for his country. Is that true or is that false? I totally agree, Frank. Bilic was solid, and so was Stimac as well. He did well for us. This former Hammer made a full international appearance for his country. True or false? You don't need to know this, guys. If you do, what are you doing here? It was false. Obviously, I believe he played under Italian B. I think he did play Italian B, Paolo Di Canio, but he never made a full international appearance. Obviously, he fell out with the Italian selectors. Yes, he made an under-21 appearance. He made 9 under-21 appearances, and he made 1 appearance for Italy B, but not the full Italia side. Indeed, Frankie boy. Right, Skipper's got 4 in a row. Nice. Which country did this former Hammer play international football for? Senior international football for? Did he play international football for France, Ivory Coast, Mali, or Nigeria? Which country did this former Hammer play senior international football for? France, Ivory Coast, Mali, or Nigeria? Another good question from Button. Frank's gone with Mali. It is Freddie Canute, indeed. Well done, Frank. But is Frank right or is he wrong? He's got one wrong so far. Yeah, he's got a couple of wrong. He was 3 out of 3, and then he dropped one. It was Mali. He played, I believe, under 21s level for France, and then played full international many times for Mali. Gatesy's back in the game. Look, Gatesy's back in the game. Nice to see. Bus Rudham, looking good. True or false? This former Hammer made a senior appearance for Spain. It would help if I spelt appearance right. This former Hammer made a senior international appearance for Spain. It's tougher than usual, isn't it? It's tougher than usual because we all know our stuff in terms of West Ham, but this is internationally stuff, which is slightly different. This former Hammer made a senior international appearance for Spain. If I'd spelt the word appearance right. Is it true or is it false? Did this player make a full senior international appearance for Spain? It was false. He didn't. He didn't play for the full international senior side. He then went to play for Ecuadorian Guinea for many games, did old Pedro Obiang. Hoping to get Pedro on the channel soon, actually. That would be pretty cool. I'd like to talk to him. Skipper, top of the pile. 6 in a row for Skips. Not too shabby at all. Let's keep going. Next question. Which Hammer has made the most international caps for the USA? Is it Ian Foyer? Was it Jonathan Spector, Sebastian Leggett, or John Harkes? Which of these four made the most senior international appearances for their country in terms of USA? Was it Foyer? Was it Johnny Spector? Was it Sebastian Leggett? Or was it John Harkes? We've had Sebastian on, top man. It was old John Harkesy by a considerable way. He made something like 150 odd appearances. I think Spector made about 50 or 60. Sebastian Leggett 30, and Ian Foyer just the one. So Frank got that one wrong, indeed. Not a full international, Sharky. Not a full senior international. Doesn't count. But he ended up moving to from Papua New Guinea. He went to Papua New Guinea, not Papua New Guinea, Ecuadorian Guinea they're called, aren't they? And made, how many appearances did he make there? Pedro Obiang. Let me just check because I always like to know. He made 9 appearances. 9 appearances. He also, interestingly enough, he also they unsuccessfully persuaded him to play for Gabon as well, but he refused. Didn't pick up the phone. True or false? Danny Gabon has more senior Welsh international caps than James Collins. I meant Harks. Well, you said Spectre, so it's like no. Danny Gabon has made more senior Welsh international cap has more senior international caps for Wales than James Collins. It is false. Not many, not much in them. A few, 3 or 4, but JC's got more. Simon has the high answer streak of 4 in a row now, which is good to see. Next question. For which country did this former Hammer play senior international football for? Did he play for Mali, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, or Congo? Democratic Republic of Congo. For which country did this former Hammer play senior international football for? Mali, like Freddie, Nigeria, the Ivory Coast, or the Democratic Republic of Congo? Frank's gone Congo. Is he right or is he wrong? There's only one way to find out. It was right. It was Oruhiri Lunga. Scariest eyes in the world. Not Nigeria, Cloud, unfortunately. It wasn't Nigeria. It was Hirita Ilunga. God bless him. Simon's got 5 correct answers in a row. I imagine that's Bus Rudden. Thank you, Simon. Sharky's there now. True or false? Aaron Cresswell has more England senior international caps than Paul Konchesky. True or false? The man who wears the magic hat, does he have more England senior international caps than Paul Konchesky? If you think he does, then it's true. If you think he doesn't, it's false. 50-50. That's the way it works, and it's true or false. 50-50. It was true. I believe Aaron had something like 7 or 9. I think Conch only had 2. Nice. It's looking good. Quiz. Which nation did this former Hammer play senior international football for? Was it Botswana, Mali, Democratic? It's easy to say. Democratic Republic of Congo or Ghana? I think Paul had 2 England caps. I believe. I can find out. I've got it all here. Let's have a look. Paul Conch. 2 for England international caps. Yeah, and I believe Cress has got half of that. Had like 7 or 8 or something like that. Which nation did this former Hammer play senior international football for? Botswana, Mali, Congo. It was Ghana. Johnny Panther. We've had him on the channel. Lovely man. It is Ghana. It is Ghana, Frank. With so much conviction. That one said it was a lot more conviction than usual, which well done. Chris has 3. Really? He's only got 3. Wow. Well, he still has more, doesn't he? Still has more. 2 is more than 3. You're right, Gatesy. He's only got 3. And they were all in the same season, the 2016-17 season. What we got here? Nice to see. Yeah, it's all changing. Next question: true or false? Alex Song has more senior international caps for Cameroon than Rigobert Song, his cousin. True or false? True or false? Alex Song has more international caps than Rigobert Song for the Cameroon. Only a few more questions to go on this. Lots of falses. Claude thinks false, and it was false. It was 50-50, but it was quite a considerable way. I think Alex had about 50, and I think Rigobert Song again about over 150 caps, I think. Skipper's now top of the pile. Oh, he's getting close. For which nation did this former Hammer play senior international football for? Was it Portugal, Turkey, Morocco, or Italy? Apparently, Frank's uncle's name was Rigobert Butcher. Which nation did his former hammer play senior international football for? Portugal, Turkey, Morocco, or Italy? A player I wish we'd seen a lot more of at West Ham. There was a player in there. There was a better player. He should have played a lot more games for us. Should have stayed around a lot longer. I think this player. I liked this player when he played for us. It was Morocco. Obviously, it was Manuel da Costa. He played. It was da Costa. Well done, Sharky. It was da Costa. It wasn't Portugal, Frank. He played youth football internationally for Portugal, and then played full international for Morocco. Currently playing in Turkey. No, he's not now, is he? I think he's still in Turkey. Or is he in Greece now? I don't know. And obviously Da Costa. So I put the Italian thing in to try and weed out some people. Peach has the highest. Peach is on 3 in a row. Bloody hell, Peach. True or false? Andy Carroll has more senior appearances internationally caps than Tony Cottee. Andy Carroll has more England senior international caps than Tony Cottee. Then TC. AC, more international caps for England than TC. True or... What is in French? Something or vrai. Something or... Isn't vrai false? Need to scratch me older French for Leon. It is true. It is true. I think Carroll is something like 9. I think TC's got 7 or something like that. Peach is 5 in a row. Jesus. Puzzles. Okay, put these hammers in order based on the number of senior international caps for Argentina. The most top, the bottom, the least. Zabaleta, Mauricio Chirico, Javier Mascherano, and Carlos Tevez. I want the most at the top, and I want the least at the bottom. They are a bit hard today, Cloud. They are. I like to jazz it up a little bit. So I want to put these hammers in order based on the number of senior international caps they made for Argentina. The most at the top, the least at the bottom. I love the way Steve still says true. I think that's... Frank thinks it's Mascherano top, Tevez, Zabaleta, and then Tirico bottom. Is he right? Is he wrong? Make your own decision, ladies and gents. But put them at the top, the most, at the bottom, the least. And, a few people got that wrong. Maybe they went the wrong way around. So it was Mascherano. So actually, Frank was right. Mascherano, 100 and something caps. Tevez, 70 odd caps. Zabaleta was around 50 caps. And Mauricio Chirico, 0 caps. 0 caps. I could have put Lanzini, but I thought I'd put Mauricio Chirico, who was the first Argentine to ever play for West Ham, although not for very long. James has just creeped in the top 5 there. James must have got that one right. True or false? Thomas Suchek has more senior international caps for the Czech Republic than Vladimir Coufal. Thomas Suchek, who we'll be talking about Hammer's headlines and his contract negotiations, is one of the stories today. Thomas Suchek has more Czech Republic senior international caps than Vladimir Coufal. Is that true or is that false? That's the question. That's the question you need to answer. It is true. I think Tommy has about... Well, Vladimir, I think, has basically half. I think he's about 30. I think Suchek's got about 60 odd. James is back with a 3-answer streak. 2 more questions left. It's getting close. Against which country did Declan Rice make his England senior international debut against? When he came on as a 66th minute substitute? Was it against the Czech Republic, Albania, Poland, or Andorra? He made his debut coming on as a 66, it might have been 66. How could it have been 60? It was a 60th minute substitution. He came on, but who was it against? Was it against the Czech Republic, Albania, Poland, or Andorra? Indeed. If only they stayed longer. Indeed. Frank thinks it's Andorra. It's not. It's the Czech Republic. It had to be the Czech Republic. It's always the Czech Republic in West Ham. It's the Czech Republic. He came on for a 67th minute or something like that substitution. Then he made his full starting debut against, I want to say, Montenegro or something like that. Last question. Skipper. Peach is up there. Oh, it's all down to this last question. Oh, true or false? This former Hammer made a full senior international appearance for Spain. Oh, someone's gone in very big. Someone's gone in very big. Skipper or Peach has gone in very, very quickly, I think. Just to see. This former Hammer made a full international senior appearance for Spain. Steve's gone true. It was Roberto. It was false. I think people thought it might have been Adrian, but it was Roberto. Let's see how that affected the scores. In third place, Gatesy, congrats. In second place, Peach. And top of the pile, he's back. It's Skipper. Well done with Bus Rudden and James Farmer. James Day Off Farmer, 4th and 5th. Great to see. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. That was fun, wasn't it? Interesting enough, 38% improved by competing against it. 38% of all the answers were correct. So that's a third, isn't it? That was a third. That question about the thingamajigs about the Argentina, that got a lot of people. Yes. I don't know where those boxes are actually, mate. I'll try and find them. And they're bloody good. Skiff, I got your address. If not, I'm going to buy you a pair. That's what we'll do. Send me your address and I will buy you. I will buy you a pair of those Manscaped boxes. They're very good. I'm not saying it because we have like a 20% off thing. But honestly, I wore them for 17 miles, no chafage, and I am a hell of a chafer. But yeah, hell of a chafer. Well done, Skips. Thank you, Simon. Simon, were you Bus Rudden? Well done if you were. Fun, educational. That's what I mean. Next time there's a pub quiz, Claude, you're going to know everything. You're going to know it all. Skipper, you've won a West Ham Network cuddly toy. Well done. A speedboat. Cheers, Gatesy. I know you love a quiz. My friend. I know you love a quiz. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well done. It was Mike, but I think sometimes, right? Sometimes it gets a bit samey, doesn't it, with quizzes? It's like, oh, yeah, who scored the 19? Yeah, Trevor Brooking. So I thought it was different. I thought, actually, with international football, there's so much more we could do. There's so many more questions because, there's a lot of really random, like a lot of the African-based players, they play for really obscure... Not obscure, but you wouldn't necessarily... I mean, the guys who play usually for Argentina or Portugal or, France and the European-based countries, but it's the African ones or, guys like Joby McAnuff who played for Jamaica and stuff like that. But yeah, it's better. I've been going Commander for a whole year now. Unbelievable. Yeah, send me your email and I will buy it today. I'll buy you a pair of boxer shorts today. I don't know where they've gone. The medium ones, and yeah, medium will do, won't it? Medium will be all right for you. Thanks, mate. Sorry I didn't take part. I'm at work. Well, look, at the end of the day, you're watching. Doesn't matter. Peach is in the house. Good afternoon, Peach. When I'm Russ, that was fab. Better than question. Well, naturally, wouldn't it? Naturally. Although we've had people who've been on Question Sport and they've enjoyed us more. Like Poppy, she said she likes it more. She felt more at home than at Question Sport. Just saying. Let me take that off because it's finished now. So as I said, we've got tonight some international stuff. Ben Johnson plays tonight for England under-21s. Obviously yesterday he had Sufal playing. But they now have, despite the fact getting knocked out of the playoffs, they're due to play Poland in a friendly on Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. It might be Tuesday. Which means he probably won't play. He might not play, which is not a bad thing. But also, I know it's from a personal perspective, someone like Tommy Souček and Vlad, obviously they're not going to the World Cup. They might have a bit of a break now, a bit of a rest. They'll be back to their usual, because obviously it's over Christmas, isn't it? So you can imagine old Mr. Souček will be eating his potato salad. that was a famous quote, wasn't it? It was about the Christmas break. So there we go. Very, 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 very good. First West Ham player to get an England cap. I had all this lined up before. I can't remember who it was. I did a whole thing about it was on the old channel actually, about players who played for West Ham and didn't make an England international appearance. So it was Billy Bonds and Mark Noble, and there were some really strange ones. You go, really? He never played for England. And then we did an internet ones who had played for England, all the England internationals. There was loads, and it was George Webb. Was George Webb the first one? Yeah, you're probably right. I actually said I played for England. Yeah, because it was I had the whole list last time. Yeah, we've had 43 players. 43 players who played for England. Yeah, it was George Webb. And there was a bit of a. It was then a gap for Vic Watson. I think it was like 20 years, and then it was Vic. No, about 10 years. I think George Webb would have been 1910-ish, probably a bit later than that, maybe 10, 11. And then Vic Watson would have been in the early 20s. I think we had a lot in the 20s. Then there was like a gap till. I think the last one was about 19, I can't remember, 27, 28, something like that. Then there was a gap till Kenny Brown, or Ken Brown rather, in the almost, 59, 60 season, I think it was. Or was it 58, 59? Sorry. And then it sort of started, then we started the Bobby Moore, Budgie, Jeff Hurst, Martin Peters, and so on and so forth. I think we've had 50, where's my list? I've got a list here somewhere. 43 players. 43 players have played for England. 454 caps in total. What category? We won't be. Well, it's not every week, man. 1905. No, it wasn't. It was. Oh yes, 1911. Yeah, it wasn't 05. It was 1911. Yeah, and we did a show about that. All of them. I wonder if I've still got it. I shouldn't really be promoting it, but I might put it onto the main channel. Maybe I'll put it onto the main channel. Onto this channel later on. Maybe I'll do it for tomorrow. I'll download it and put it onto this channel. So it was everyone who played for England while playing for West Ham. So people who made an England appearance while, wearing the claret and blue at the same time. So obviously that included someone like Jesse. So Jesse was obviously back in the England squad and actually he's the most recent recent one to the list, because obviously Declan Rice was playing before Jesse had come. Yeah, but. Need a recap of the Noble era? Yeah, we should do, Skip, actually. I might have to do an abridged version. Maybe I'll do a Noble era marathon. So we did a whole series about everyone that Mark Noble played with during his time at West Ham. And we did it actually in about 20 different series, 20-part series. And actually there's some new ones in it, Skip. So you did send it to me. I need to do that. So maybe we'll do that. And then we'll whack that all on. Towards the end of probably at the end of the season, as like a marathon. That sounds quite fun. Yeah, but Dean did make one cap when he was at West Ham in 2008. So he did play for England whilst playing for West Ham, but it was the second time. There's loads of one cap wonders. Stuart Downing, we've had on the channel. Conch, he made one appearance. Wrighty made 2 appearances when he was playing for England, and Stuart Pearce made 2 as well at the age of like 40 odd, or something like 39. Pete was late, just got in. We'll have to go back and watch all of it again. We'll have to see. I was guessing good for the most part. Well, that's it. If you don't know, guess. You've always got a chance, haven't you? Noble's European Extravaganza. Yeah, maybe I'll wait. I'll hold off. And then for the Europa League final, we're in Seville, which will be in his last game. Then I'll do the Noble era. Will Noble get a coach? I don't think he wants a coaching role. I think he wants more of a business. And by what he was saying, and what Moisey was saying, he wants to get into the more business. I think coaching's great, but I think he really wants to make a difference. So I could see him eventually taking up a director of football role at the club, but he hasn't got the business sense yet. He knows the football sense, no doubt at all. So I think what he would do if he wanted to would be to maybe like be under the wing of Rob Newman and recruitment for a while, just sort of build up that sort of business side, and then it'd be perfect, I think. Off to watch Rice in an England shirt tomorrow. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I was at Wembley on Saturday. There was no one there. Tell you what, there was someone there. There was a group. Me and John Matomsky met this group of about 4 or 5 middle-aged Dutch blokes. And it sounded so cool. They basically came over for a football weekend. They came over to spend the weekend in London. They went to do a tour of Wembley, and then they were going to go and see Charlton versus Burton, I think they were playing. Then the next day they were going to see QPR versus someone else and see if they can get it in. And then, yeah, it was just mental. It was like, fair play to you. They were really, really nice guys. Really, really sound. We had a good old chat about F1 and Max Verstappen. Just had a chip baguette. Nice. Ketchup or mayonnaise? Mayonnaise got to be. And an eat a mess while watching. Not forget the Pepsi Max. Actually, no, this is Diet Dr. Pepper today. Not as nice as... no, sorry, this is Dr. Pepper Zero, not Diet Dr. Pepper, which you can only get in the States, which is much better. Make more like driving the car. We need to include all the managers Nobes has played under. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yep, we can do that. We'll sort that out. There's so many, you know, and it's mental when you think about it. And probably, yeah, it's probably more than I think, really, if I sat down and worked that out. Charlton QPR, what ways? Well, I mean, yeah, it was whatever they could get tickets for, I think. They wanted to go to the West Ham Tottenham game, or Tottenham West Ham game, but they obviously couldn't get a ticket for it. Are you sure it was Steve McLaren's Dutch accent? Was his Dutch accent? Yes. It wasn't McLaren, but he was lovely. They were lovely. And they were really excited. They were talking about, oh, West Ham, yeah, we love the fact that you are in the Europa League, and it's really good. And I said, oh, you should go to Stratford for you should go to the stadium tour of Stratford, you know, of London Stadium. Always on, never switch off me. I should have said, just walk with us, mate. It's going to only take 6 hours, and you'll be there. Yeah, 6.5 hours it took from Wembley to the London Stadium, and then on to the bowling. Great fun. And we'll be doing the draw. So if anyone wants to donate, Iron supporting food banks. Have we still got the link here somewhere? I might do. Yep, let me just do this. We've raised something in excess of, I don't know what, I think it's like 12 grand or 13 grand or something like that. Which some's gone direct to the food irons to Newham food banks. Some as we've purchased Easter eggs, around 6,000 Easter eggs, which will be distributed amongst about 15, I think, food banks across the Newham area. Plus, on top of that, we've got some left over, which then we can donate. We can give to. There's another charity which basically flips the money. You give them, like, I think John said it's 500 quid, and they make it into 2,000 in terms of £2,000 worth of food. So I think we've got about 5 grand we could really give to them. So that's £20,000 worth of food as well. So it's mental. It'd be nice to see Noble get a roll. I hope you mean roll as in a position rather than a roll like the old burger van around the side of the East End called the Terminator, or the Humdinger. But yes, no, I agree. I could not decide between meatball or chicken in French bread, so I went with both. Oh, with a sauce? With it like a marinara sauce? I like that in French. Oh, that's like a meatball marinara. Very good. Very good. All right, then, peeps. Well, I'm going to dash. As I said, we've got Hammer's headlines coming up at 5 o'clock tonight, which we're talking about Tommy Soucek's contract negotiations, Alex Kral, whether he's leaving. He's leaving. It's quite obvious, isn't it? And Ben Johnson. As well. So check all that out. See that Sullivan donate. Mate, he does a lot. He does a lot for it. And we had young Dave Sullivan walking with us the whole length. He came. He turned up at Wembley, and he walked with us all the way. And to be fair, I was surprised he had any phone battery left, because literally he was on his phone talking to everyone, or like literally his whole phone book, going, "I want this charity walk. Donate like 10 or 15 quid or fiver now." Next person. I'm on a charity walk. Donate 15 quid. He was literally doing it to like everyone on his phone book. Fair play. To be honest, Mr. Sullivan does contribute a lot to food banks as well, which is great. And yeah, he did put it on the actual just giving site, didn't he? And his fiance donated £1,000 as well, and Amika as well. So that was nice. So yeah, and I think Jack donated 100 quid. Jack Sullivan did 100 quid as well. So it's all good in the hood. Anyway, As I said, thank you for joining us. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe, become a channel member. We like to thank all our channel members after every one of my shows. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, wash hands, stay lucky, stay healthy, and I'll see you probably on Monday. Take care, my friends. Bye.
It's like a family tree.